It's all about the exercise of the First Amendment and showing you the power you've got. But the new contest is just put up whatever poster you want. Just get involved. Just get up off your butt, stop watching the television, and get out there. Let's go ahead and talk to JT in Texas. JT, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Alex? Calling about the media whores and everything that's going on with not reporting the millions of people showing up. It just shows how disconnected we are, or they are from us, in the sense that even... Congress, everything's just disconnected from the people. And,
I hear you, brother. Good points, JT. Glad you chimed in with that. Tom in Florida, you're on the air worldwide.
Hey, great work, Alex. I was just thinking today, how with all the efforts that we've made since 9/11, and we were with the films, the town hall meetings, the groundswell of, people talking to one another, the blogs, the internet sites, the whole thing, has been great, although it's been building slowly. Yet with this Charlie Sheen thing this week, it seems entirely possible that on a worldwide basis, where this perhaps has advanced over the cause of 9/11 truth more than anything that's happened in the last 8 years, perhaps. And if that is indeed true, would you not feel that this certainly would be indicative of a time to be using even more sophisticated psyops on the New World Order?
Well, look, I'm a limited person. I can't do everything. I ran this operation against the globalists. It's in full swing now. More announcements coming up, probably Tuesday or Wednesday with Sheen. We're looking at which day to have him on. This is only phase one. And Sheen was the bait. He knows he's the bait. That was his plan. So this is called self-sacrifice. He's not who the media says he is. Just to get the attack dogs to come in after him, but then to read his 20 points. Because the average person doesn't know 6 of the 10 commissioners said it's a cover-up, a lie, the Pentagon lied, there should be a criminal investigation of what really happened. They're seeing that and the other 19 points of the 20 points in 20 Minutes with the President. Top banner on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com if folks want to see that, or if they want to watch the video of his video message to the President that's been the #1 video the last 2 days on YouTube, just that one version of it. Anything else, sir?
No, that's okay.
But hey, proof's in the pudding. Were we not successful?
I think the only question I have, is I'm talking not about just the Charlie Sheen thing, but devising even more sophisticated psyops for the future.
No, I'm saying it took me a month and a half to launch this one operation. Yes, run your own operations in your own area. Don't wait for orders from headquarters. Go to the sound of the guns. The news is coming up, and we'll be right back for the second hour, September 13, 2009. I'm Alex Jones.
Direct from Austin, coast to coast, and in your face. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
All right, we're going to continue with your phone calls, get into the whole Charlie Sheen international event, scandal. We're going to get into the economy, continue taking your phone calls, a bunch of other news. Israel saying they may go ahead and hit Iran. Russia saying don't do that. Secret meetings with Putin and Medvedev and Benjamin Netanyahu. That's all coming up. But yes, the listener that called in 10 minutes ago said city government mobilizes to swat down signs critical of mayor. He said that the city left up the Infowars.com posters that were put up a few weeks ago, but when posters critical of the mayor went up, they were all taken down. It says, what happens in Syracuse when you paste up a sign about the New World Order? Nothing. It stays there. What happens when you paste up a sign questioning the mayor's performance? It comes down immediately, even if it takes 10 city workers, the downtown committee, scrapers, glue remover, and paint. And it says 200 signs popped up with bright orange criticizing the mayor as a Doolittle. And they sure removed him. See, we had one contest about showing you your power with the Obama posters, knowing the media would cover it. Now we've got a new contest that closed last week. I'll judge it and announce it Tuesday, 2 days from now. Just of any political poster, but whoever comes up with the most colorful, the most interesting, post them in public legal areas where other commons posters are put up, and then videotapes it and puts it on YouTube, preferably, and sends it to us. Got a lot of great entries. We have them listed up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Again, about the people realizing they can stand up, they can get involved, that it's so shocking now for an American to exercise their free speech that it gets big attention when you do. Whatever your issue is, just get involved. It's exciting. It's your birthright. It's what will bring down the globalists. They've been able to set up this whole system because we've been standing down. Sherry in Texas, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Al-Qaeda, Mom. I just had a question for you. I think we need to use the mainstream media's weapons against them. I think they've become so dependent on advertising money, and that we can literally vote with our remote. But what we need to choose to watch is what we need to watch, and just completely boycott everything else so that we make them focus on the real issues, force them to, using our dollars.
Well, that works.
That are becoming more and more worthless. But
well, that works to a certain extent. And spend time with your family. Don't waste your time just watching mindless sports and things they use to control you. And these left-right, paradigm WWF events that they have on the media. But one cluster bomb might cost $1 million. One cruise missile might cost $1 million. One jet may cost $500 million. NBC's owned by a big defense contractor. At a certain point, they don't care if you stop watching. Because the media is just their propaganda arm. I mean, they do care, but we have to also start our own media, not just tune them out, but everybody start your own media. Now, that means putting up posters or starting a neighborhood newsletter or starting a website or starting a radio show. Everybody needs to be heard. Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. I have, a YouTube account, and I've been, uploading videos about different things regarding the New World Order. And, my name is Socio Student on there. And, I get a lot of criticism, about the vaccines, exposing Gardasil especially. And, I don't understand the criticism specifically because they've already admitted that it's killing people. Well, that's probably
paid bloggers. Yeah, they've already admitted it's killing people and maiming them.
Exactly. So they're trying to turn it now into an illegal immigration issue. I don't know if I agree with that, but
turning what into an illegal alien issue?
Well, there was a recent article about a young immigrant woman who was denied citizenship because she refused to take the shot.
Oh yeah, stay there. Let's talk more about Gardasil from a woman's perspective. Straight ahead.
Everything we said came true. Everything we've done's been right.
Everything I do on this radio show, everything I do in my documentary films and the local television show I do and the webcast and everything we produce and the guest we have on is about warning the people about public health threats by the eugenicist, population reduction, global corporate state. And it's about showing you the power you have to take action and stand up and be heard. That's the true peaceful revolution that I'm trying to energize. And 99% of us stand to lose under this world government. It's more than 99%. It's more like 99.999. Doesn't matter if you're in the military or FBI or a government bureaucrat. You're not the enemy of the people. We're not your enemy. The globalists want to redistribute the wealth, but not from the middle class or the poor. They want to make everybody poor except for a tiny elite and use that as a tool of social control. Now, I want to get into Charlie Sheen being attacked by the mainstream media, but the incredible grassroots support he's gotten. I want to give you kind of a rundown and a boil down of what's happened the last week with that and where we're going in the future. I want to play a clip of Fox News, the O'Reilly factor attacking him. There's 3 clips of it, 3 different shows. Hannity's been attacking him. Limbaugh's been attacking him. I don't have time to play all these. They're posted on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com and boil down sections. But we're going to play this one O'Reilly from Friday night coming up in a few minutes after the break, and I want to go over it. Also want to recap and play a clip of CNN and the New York Times trying to say a few thousand people were out at the Tea Party in D.C. when mainstream news in England and Homeland Security it told the British news we had 2 million people here. And that's what it looks like to me from the camera shots on top buildings, just every street, road, feeding into the mall, from the mall to the Capitol, jam-packed everywhere. But I wanted to go back to Sherry, Melanie, Victoria, Zach, and others. Sherry called in during the last little short segment that some stations don't carry. She was bringing up how she has a YouTube channel and speaks out against the Gardasil shot, and she gets attacked on there by some people. And she says, why is that when they admit mainstream news? In fact, we can Google it right now. Gardasil deaths. Let's just do that in a few minutes. Show it to people. That Gardasil is causing people to die and become paralyzed. Go ahead and make your point on the Gardasil human papilloma virus injections.
Well, apparently they included it in a list of vaccinations required for immigrants seeking to become U.S. citizens. And there was a 17-year-old girl in Colchester, England, who was trying to move to the United States. And she is accusing the government of blackmailing immigrant girls and women by forcing them to receive a vaccine with known adverse effects.